And rise, kings and queens. I come by here real quick because I want to share this as a means of perspective for you. Listen, I know that as us living in today's society, just, you know, doing the normal things that individuals do, you watch TV, you listen to music, we do all these different things. We're involved, we're constantly evolving, meaning that we are growing, we are learning, we are just, doing what individuals, what human beings do at hand at large. But here's something that we need to make sure that we apply ourselves and kind of consider. What are the things that we are allowing for the enemy to put into the hearts of humanity? What are the things that we are allowing to demonize or to dehumanize us as individuals? Yes, I'm actually going to be talking about in particular to the young black man and to the young black woman. Better yet, to the grown black man, to the grown black woman. You see, oftentimes the enemy comes in the cracks and the crevices to put these pictures, to post these pictures, to post these images of dehumanization. What am I talking about? We have in the hip-hop era, if you may, in the hip-hop culture, in the rap culture, if you may, in our music at hand. I put it in that means for a better term. In our music and in our entertainment. We have things where the enemy plants these seeds of denigration. Or you're a savage. Well, all men are scrubs and women are unfortunately known as we say bitches in our music, in our content that we describe, and to and some of us, believe it or not, we catch on to it. We fall subject to prey to it. We become the poison of it, because even now, so much so to the point where is that we use the term nigga. What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? And yes, that's my bitch, and that's my, we assimilate to these things that are not really, if we're not careful, we become this very thing that the enemy installs and puts out there in the universe. When I say universe, I mean just what I said, the universe. You see, we live on this earth, but yet we still operate as spiritual beings. I know this is going to sound very unpopular and very uncultural for many, but we must first understand, as the black men that we are, as the black women we are, that we are kings and that we are gods. See, in John 4:4, it actually says that ye are of God. And at the end of that verse, it says that greater is he that is within me than he that is in the world. Now, I know what some people might say during this, since I just been describing and just been going on for the past few minutes right now. They'll say, how can you just use the scripture in there and throw the scripture into the content of what you just said, and you just use those terms as you use the term bitch. Well, what I am utilizing this word is I am describing the culture, and let's face it, individuals, this is something that we have to really consider and put down onto the table and really try to figure out why the enemy wants to see the black man as a nigga, why the enemy wants to portray the black woman as up under those degrading terminology as a bitch. I know it's counterculture, is different. It's like, oh my goodness, you're just saying it off the top of your tongue like it's nothing. Well, it needs to be said, it needs to be talked about, because our black men are not savages. Our black men are not dogs. Our black women are not dogs. Our black women are not bitches. We need to step up to the plate, and we need to actually show individuals who we are, the type of DNA of where we come from. We come from a background of prestige, that we are conquerors, that we are kings. We need to constantly remind our young people that they are made in the image and likeness of God, that they are warriors, that they are priests, and that nothing less, no less, other than that of what God has called them to be. They are men of valor. Our black men are men of valor. Our black women are virtuous women. Let us remember not to give so much life to the enemy when the enemy has only one objective, and that objective is to steal, kill, and destroy. No, you're not savage. You're not a savage. Do y'all want to know what the term savage means? The term savage means, when I looked this up, according to the EnglishStockExchange.com, it says savage. It is a very negative word known as a noun. A savage means a member of a people regarded as primitive and uncivilized, and is thus very offensive. I know what people are saying right now. You're saying you're going to concentrate more so on just that. You're going to really come for my hip hop music. You're going to come for my music. I like that music. When they say I'm a savage, just realize that what you are speaking out of your mouth, you're not only setting the tone for today, but you're setting the tone for the future and the future to come. You see, as I was mentoring a young man, he told me, he said, society has already deemed me to be a savage. You see, we need to make sure that those of us who are wise, those of us who are of age, those of us who are of adults, we need to be the ones to make sure that we are changing that narrative. We need to show our young men, we need to show our young women, the people that are truly vibrant and brilliant. We need to show them, we need to capitalize on the individuals that are black, that look just like our young black men and our young black women. Despite the politics, we need to actually look at the people, the black men who are educated. Marcus Garvey, Louis Farrakhan, the Honorable Dr. Malcolm X, Dr. King. We need to put these individuals in front of our young men. We need to show our women, Ida B. Wells. We need to show our women, our young black African American women, the people that look just like them, of how that they are vibrant, and that they are goddess, and that they are nurturers, and that they are fighters, that they are truly significant, and that they don't have to assimilate to the ways of the oppressor. The ways of the oppressor wants to get us to be engulfed into this false rhetoric that it will allow the oppressor wants to get us off course, because he realizes that truly there is great potential that resides on the inside of us. And so us as beloved kings, and us as beloved goddesses and Victorians and conquerors and champions, we need to step it up to the plate. We need to step it up a notch, and we need to really exemplify who we are as individuals, not as the way of the devil, not those narratives that the devil wants to throw out there and say that we're nothing, because the enemy is very cunning and it's very crafty to continually to continue to fill this nonsense to get us from actually being all God has called us to be. I'm Kenneth Clark, and this is something for you to think about. Peace.